We're back. Again. Don't ask me what happened. I don't know. Everything froze. The computer borked.
Each day is
the
a new page
whole
in
thing,
my
just
story.
everything froze, and everything went
every scene,
black.
every footnote before I turn to the next one.
I don't know what happened. And then when everything came back, all of my settings, all of my Windows audio stuff settings was all fucked up. I love Windows. I love it. I am blaming this on Windows. Because when I first got the computer turned on too, it had messed with my audio settings. It apparently set my audio to a set of headphones that don't exist. And after it froze up and everything went black and it came back, it had tried to set up my audio to my monitor that does not have speakers. I don't know what's going on in Windows. Must be that AI coding. Must be hallucinating that there are multiple audio devices that don't exist that it's trying to connect to. My list of disabled devices grows. Anyway, we're back. Story time was interrupted. TLDR, litter robot also borked. So, to finish that story, I did end up, after cleaning the robot, got more litter in it, but didn't fill it all the way, and I was able to get it to cycle, but like you could hear, it was struggling. I had to completely empty it of litter first to get it to cycle at all, and then only partially fill it so that it would keep cycling. It's currently like...
Thank you for complete...
It has very little litter in it right now, because it can't function otherwise. And I had to call customer service people and warranty my litter robot. So there is an entire new litter robot on the way. Because litter robot and Whisker are awesome, and my robot has like a 5-year warranty. So the whole thing's getting replaced. What am I doing? This isn't where I wanted to go. We're going over here. I gotta get my box of marbles. Give me gift I deserve. Please, thank you. Goodbye. I'm so stressed. I'm so stressed. Everything is breaking today and I don't know what's happening. Let's just make sure that audio change that I did kept. It looks like it did. Let me move this back over again so that I can see what is happening with the sound. Because this is a thing I have been trying to figure out for a while. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Oh, chat. Frustration noises. You can tell I'm overwhelmed because I'm laughing. Story, please, 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 give me the story. Please give me the story. Please, the story, give it to me. This is the party we were on. Chat, do you want to do some story? We should do some story. Where's all the teleports here? It has been a day! Oh, look, they're making a little heart at us! That's so cute. How do I get to the story? It is following the glittering trail. Also, I wanted to check this thing. 3 days? I don't know if we're gonna make it, chat. I don't know if we're making it through the next Archon quest to get that 500 Freemo gems. We tried, though. We sure did try. And look! The controller's doing the thing I was talking about, chat. You see how it's all tilted and weird? The controller down there, it's all tilted. I'm not touching it. It just does that. It just breaks randomly now. I don't know why. I blame Windows. Story! Hell yeah!
This is a thorough plan, but I do have one last question before we take action. How can we be sure that our enemy won't leave the designated area?
If you're asking, what plan? What plan is so thorough? We don't actually know that. They never told us the plan. They were just like, we've got a plan, and this is what we're gonna do, and we don't actually know what the plan is, so don't worry. Everyone else is just as lost as you.
Great question. Albedo's been hard at work analyzing Rarer and the Wild Hunt's behavioral patterns. His conclusions are as follows. Firstly, from the earliest known confrontation until now, Rarer has never displayed any ability to manipulate the dimension of space, so it's unlikely he has any power in that domain. Secondly, he seems to have a particularly strong vendetta against our group. If we put him in a fight-or-flight situation, he'll choose to fight every time. Thirdly, finally, and most importantly, he is consumed by hatred, both for the moon and for his enemies. Turns out, we tick both of those boxes. We have a reincarnated moon in our ranks, and a spy who accessed his private memories without permission. He'll be baying for blood, not looking to escape.
As someone who's had their fair share of interactions with the Wild Hunt, those all seem like valid observations to me.
Understood. Then I will defer to the verdict of the group.
Well, everyone, that's the plan in full detail. Albedo and Durin are carrying out their part as we speak.
Plan approved. Scheduling.
Okay, any firepower you need, I got you covered. Let's light this baby up.
The Frost Moon Scions are behind you as well.
Hold on, I just want to check the audio settings one more time now that we turned things down. Yeah, good, okay. I just want to make sure that, like, the dialogue is up and everything else is below it so that we can always hear everyone talking. Good.
And the rest of you?
Yeah, sure, I agree to the mystery plan.
No objections? All right. Then it's settled. This is the plan we're going with. Next up, an old tradition of mine. Anyone who wants to back out, now's your chance.
Wait.
Oh, we didn't already cover that?
Back out of this?
Everyone says things they regret, right? I don't want anyone feeling trapped because their mouth said yes before their brain had time to think things through.
A very people-first approach. I hear that's common practice in the Knights of Favonius.
Heh. Who'd you hear it from? D-Luke?
Shh. We don't use people's real names at work. This contact will be known only as Owl, please and thank you.
But
This plan can only work if everyone does their part. Flint's and I will absolutely support it.
We shall indeed. You'll be glad you accepted our help. Also, you are the last person I expected to see here, Miss Dory.
It's not often I get called Dory in a work context. My peers usually call me Lord Sangamabe. So, the longer your name, the higher your net worth. Is that the idea here?
maybe, I don't know.
In that case, Mr. Flint's here must be worth a fortune. That's right, I know your full name. It's...
Oh, don't
The
you
walls are
dare!
thin here. I'd appreciate you keeping that a secret.
He's a fae, you keep that to
Okay,
yourself.
fine. I'm actually only here as a favor for someone else. Do you have any idea how much it would cost to hire me otherwise? Oh, does this mean someone out there actually has the power to boss Dory around? It most certainly does not. We have a long-standing and mutually beneficial business partnership. She's actually the mom of a friend of yours.
Oh?
Said mom supplied me with a great little trinket, but now that lady's ruined everything. If I don't start building a little goodwill now, my whole business in Notcry is gonna go down the drain!
Okay. So what exactly is so special about this pendant?
It's a lucky charm that a great mage made for me. We have a business relationship, and she was worried that something bad might happen to me. So, she wanted me to have something that can store power to protect myself with.
So, was this... Is it the mom of someone who we're currently working with, and that would mean that it's Rhindaughter, because it's Albedo's mom? Or is it the mom of a friend of ours who is Klee, in which case it's Alice, Klee's mom? It's gotta be one of those two. She said great mage.
I finally got it all fully charged up with Kuvaki, and then never went and used it all up at once! Never lost so big in my life!
Oh.
You're right. It was all my fault. I didn't mean to drain all the Kuvaki in the pendant, but I'll make it up to you.
You will? Well, in that case, how about you give me your chess set, and we call it even?
No.
I knew you'd say that. Well, it's yours if you want it. In fact, take it now, and I'll even throw in a free Raker of Solnari. Deal?
You're putting me in a difficult position here.
I just want to, like,
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in!
maybe turn this one up.
Okay? Can you hear Paimon?
I'm worried that people are quiet.
It's a very useful thing to have around, but I have a funny feeling it won't be around much longer. I guess we'll see in a couple of days.
Looks like bankruptcy for me.
Hey, don't be so pessimistic. See this through and you never know. You might find a new business opportunity on the other side.
We have a plan. This is the stream of audio adjustments today. You'll get to experience blissful perfection in your ears as we figure out the perfect settings.
How are things going? Feeling ready? Oh, I was born ready. We only have 2 days. You think Lord Sangamabe would let an opportunity like this slip by? Don't forget, when something's in high demand, the people with the goods on hand get to charge the highest price of all, even higher than the sellers taking advance orders. Ta-da! See? It's right here! Ah, it's so pretty! Did you make it?
No idea you were so skilled with your hands. What is it?
No, I have a supplier. We go way back, so he made me a very attractive offer. Aha! No wonder you were talking about lucky charms at the meeting. You've been getting Kave to make them for you.
Heh.
That's not the full story. It actually started a while back as a project between me and the Dendro Archon. Mage Alice once warned me that this world won't stay safe forever. There may come a day when everyone faces a great crisis. I passed this on to the Dendro Archon, and she secretly brought together a research team made up of Sumeru's top scholars to invent a technology that could keep people safe. I won't go into the details because it's all very complicated, but if you want to know more, you can ask the Dendro Archon about it sometime. Anyway, point being, it was the Dendro Archon who asked Kave to build this little contraption. As one of the top Kashara War talents, he was the obvious choice. Took him long enough. He stressed over it for ages. Must have gone through at least a dozen designs before producing a final product. But that's Kave for you. Marak delivered it to me a couple of days ago, along with a letter from Kave. Could I ask why I'm sending this technology to you? What's your proposed use case? Has it been approved by the relevant authorities? So nosy. Ugh, my fault for sending him the research permit to begin with.
Surely Nahida must have told him you were involved in this project. He was probably just nervous because you're always so secretive about your business.
Could be. Anyway, I just replied, let's hope there never has to be a use case, because it would involve grave danger.
Fair enough. But it sounds like he was just being cautious. He probably felt responsible as the one who made it.
Or maybe he was asking as a favor for his housemate. He's done that before. Not sure why, though. His housemate doesn't seem to really care that much about this kind of stuff. Either way, all's well that ends well.
Is she still talking?
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming!
Potential dangers that lie ahead.
She was. Just glad to finally have my hands on the product. Wouldn't want to be without it given the potential dangers that lie ahead. Okay, now we've definitely gotten the whole thing.
Huh? What does that look mean?
Paimon's just super surprised. This must be the first time we've ever seen you actually get serious about something.
This is not the Dory we're used to.
Well, a long time ago, I made a promise to myself. I promised that I was gonna live every day of my life with a big beaming smile. Obviously, Mora plays a big part in that. But there are always gonna be times in life when you have to give something back. That could mean paying back a debt, returning a favor, or showing some kindness. Alice has been a huge help to me over the years. She was the first investor I ever had. And I want my investors to know that Lord Sangamabe is the best in the business. And more than that, no one knows what the future will bring. Whatever happens, I want to make sure the Dendro Archon and all of Sumeru is prepared to face whatever comes.
So, you never intended to ask for the pendant back?
Oh, that? I was just making sure Nefer and I are square. Don't be thinking it was some sort of benevolent act. I'm no saint, so don't treat me like something I'm not. My priority is doing the business that I want to do, so long as my conscience lets me, but it usually does. That's the Lord Sangamabe business model.
All right, if you say so.
I do say so, and that's the whole point. I'm a businesswoman. Don't go trying to figure out what kind of person I am. You'll exhaust yourself. Much easier for everyone involved if you just take my word for it. Oh, and could you two help me get this stuff where it needs to be?
No.
Thanks so much. You're my favorite assistants.
You are not my favorite business person. Back to the islands. Oh, look at the cute little dude. Oh, you can't see the cute little doodle in the corner. There was a cute little doodle in the corner of Albedo and Durin looking at, like, a map together. It was cute. I just want to grab these. It's okay, they'll go away. We run far enough away, they will stop chasing. We'll be fine. Roll. I want these. Just gonna do this so that we don't get taken away from our items if we get too close. Is there a shiny thing up here? I see it. Give. Heck yeah. Oh, there's more. Wait, I want them. Hold on. I have a plan. Yeah. I still don't know what to do with these guys. Pebbles get.
Traveler, Paimon, it's good to see you.
Everything going smoothly over here?
Sort of. As you're probably aware, Varka, Durin, and I captured some abyssal creatures from the Wild Hunt. Per the plan, we dissected and analyzed some samples of these creatures. The process went very smoothly. The findings, however, come with some troubling implications.
Oh no.
What? You can actually dissect the wild hunt?
That depends on your definition of wild hunt and dissection.
Harmless, lifeless. These words are accurate descriptions.
The wild hunt is an interesting phenomenon. In and of itself, it doesn't seem to possess anything akin to a human personality. But taken as a collective, the medium through which the wild hunt is summoned does appear to have a soul. Master griped a lot about the wise Horoptotire, and seemed somewhat fascinated with the foul Certology. But she barely mentioned Rerir at all. I don't think that was because of his lower social standing, though. Anyway, it's a pity. I should like to hear her thoughts on the nature of the life form he has become today. It's a strange mix. The furious energy of an abyssal being channeled through a fractured physical existence. A consequence of being torn apart by an unknown power. Perhaps the only explanation for his survival in this state is that he sacrificed a degree of individuality in exchange for a continued existence. Oh, sorry. Once I get talking about interesting research, I have a tendency to go on indefinitely.
That's okay.
Back to our research findings.
I like listening.
Essentially, they confirm my hypothesis. Rerir's corpse is completely contaminated by the Abyss, and the effects are irreversible. You could think of this as Rerir in mutated form. But in my view, even that would be inaccurate. In reality, his whole being has been consumed by the Abyss. In other words, he is now nothing more than a manifestation of abyssal power. Unfortunately, at present, we have no means of completely eradicating abyssal power. Hence, we cannot fundamentally destroy the Rerir of Solnari either.
Oh, that's terrible news! So, that's it? We can't defeat him? Not even if we get the power of the Three Moons?
Miss Columbina's situation is a difficult one. She can never achieve wholeness when the world does not accept her presence. It's as if her creator banished her to a place she can never be accepted. It means she spends most of her energy just on her own survival.
Given the circumstances, it's only natural to despair. But we must see this plan through to the end. Time to kick off the backup plan.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot! This is for you. Dory asked us to bring it.
Ah, how wonderful. Well, thank you for making the trip. Durin and I will be heading off shortly.
I'm sorry I won't be there to protect you in person this time. Please be careful.
He's so cute. You're so cute. Pat, pat. It's okay. We'll be okay. We'll be fine. You take care of yourself.
All right then. Stay safe.
I love our boy. He is the goodest. Oh, okay, we have to do the thing again. Enable focused experience. There we go. Alright. Shiny things. Oh no. Oh, there's shiny things. Wait. Can we catch that? Have we tried that yet, chat? Have we? Have we tried? Where is... Can I not catch things in focused experience mode? Did I unequip it by accident? Oh. That's not what I wanted. No. 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 Go away. Go away. I wanted this. There we go. Okay. Can we catch the deer? Ah! We can't catch it! I'm so disappointed. I can't catch you. Is it just you specifically we can't catch? I think... Maybe? It doesn't have an HP bar. Hold on, we'll try on a different one. Is it because we're in focused experience mode? I want to catch one! Ah! Ah! Let me have the cute deer. I'm sorry I smacked you. I was just trying to find out if you were an enemy. Won't let me have the pretty deer. I want them. Hello. I'm here.
Miss Lauma, is everyone here?
Yes. The fate of my flock is in your hands, Grandmaster Varka. Please keep them safe.
My lady, what are you saying?
Within the next 24 hours, we will face the biggest crisis the world has ever seen. This is not a burden that we deserve to bear, but I believe that we reap what we sow in this life. So I intend to act. I must do what I think is right. For me, that means fighting for the future of Notcry. This gentleman is the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, Varka, Knight of Boreas. In my absence, please follow his lead.
Hey, everyone. Guess I should introduce myself.
Yes.
Well, to start with, I know my way around a battlefield.
Not helping.
Biggest strengths are honesty and hard workingness. Anyway, point is, I don't intend to let Lauma down. I'm gonna do everything in my power to keep every last one of you safe and sound.
Good job. He's a little awkward. It's alright. He'll figure it out. He'll be fine. It'll be okay. They're gonna like him. He's delightful. Give him a few minutes. Hi, Dane.
Something on your mind?
There's always something on Dane's mind.
Miss Columbina, was it? I believe that's how the others addressed you.
That's right. Names are funny things. Have you always been called Dainslev?
Yes. I take it your own name has a more complicated history.
I have a different relationship with names than other people. To be honest, I'm not even sure that Columbina is my name. At least, not in the same way that Dainslev is yours. But it's what everyone calls me, and I go along with it. A lot of my life has been that way. I get so used to things that I forget to question why they are so. I never used to think much about where names come from, or what they mean to people. Maybe something's wrong with me.
Nah.
You're different from other people. I sensed it the first time we met.
You're more perceptive than most. I'm sure your long life and rich range of experience explains that. Do you ever find yourself missing Conria, Mr. Dainslev?
Difficult to answer. I have dreamed of the past many, many times. Sometimes I'm fighting tooth and nail. Other times I'm lying on the ground, defeated. I don't recall any happy moments from that time. It has been too long.
Is that because hatred survives longer than love and affection?
That would not be for me to say. I make no excuses for the grudges I bear. But whatever the reason, I remember little that was beautiful or sentimental. Thank you for your help with the Rerir situation. Without your efforts, I never could have learned the hidden truth of his story.
You're welcome. I know he's your friend.
Friend? He betrayed me. And I never really understood what he was going through in life. Some friendship, that is.
Okay. So, do you plan to fight him with us? You see, you're torn. Now you know what really happened. You see the things he's done in a new light.
I need some time.
Of course. I completely understand. Anyone else in your position would feel conflicted too. Actually, I went through something similar myself recently. Something happened that changed my perspective on a situation. A situation I took for granted at the time, but now I feel very grateful for it.
You mean the Harbingers who still support you, even though you've left the Fatui?
Yes. I always thought they were only helping me because Harbingers are forced to work together. But then I abandoned them. A warrant was even put out for my arrest. And even now, they still support me. Which means I was wrong about them all along.
Clearly, they view you as a friend.
I feel a little guilty now. I regret not seeing her help for what it was, and not treasuring it. I see the guilt that you're feeling now, because I feel it too. Hopefully, talking about it will do us both some good. Have you noticed that the Traveler and Paimon are over there? I think they've been listening.
Maybe, just a little.
Shall we say hello?
Sure. Hello.
Hello.
They caught us!
I'm here. We were just concerned about you.
I apologize for making you worry. No doubt you wish to know where I stand on the plan to take down the Recher of Solnari. I'm afraid I need a little time, but I will seriously consider joining you.
You will? Oh, thank you so much! Everyone will be so grateful to hear that!
They needn't be. This was something that I was going to have to face up to eventually.
That doesn't matter to them. They're grateful to you regardless. You can't control their gratitude, so just accept it. And then, have a think about whether you're willing to join us.
Doing all the story scenes.
Nearly showtime! Let's go rendezvous with the others. You know the place.
Are we gonna have one of those, like, epic battle scenes here soon?
Hey!
I'm waiting. Okay. I was looking at the audio levels. I was hoping there would be some music to judge the levels on, but all there is wind and water lapping, and that's fine. It's good to see those levels too.
Ah, you're earlier than I expected.
Am I?
Hey, Flint's! Been waiting here long?
Not too long. I came a little early so I'd have some time to think.
What you thinking about?
Are you nervous about the battle?
Quite the opposite. I'm reminiscing on my past battles.
I see.
When I was awakened by the Ratniki, I had not touched a weapon in many years. I felt like the battlefield was not where I belonged. But after waging war against the Wild Hunt for so long, I came to realize something. A life of absolute peace is simply not a possibility for me. My restless flame indicates that somewhere inside of me, there is a deep yearning to root out the evil in this world.
Oh, that doesn't sound like such a bad thing.
I agree.
Well, in the past, when I was a Fae whose primary concern was hibernation, it was hardly ideal. But it certainly serves me well here in the present. And I am delighted to be able to join forces with you in this endeavor.
Looks like I'm not the first to arrive.
Ah, Miss Lauma.
Did you sleep okay last night?
I struggled to settle down at first, because of the nerves. But don't worry. I got enough sleep in the end. I'll be just fine.
Oh, good. Thanks for everything.
Please, I'm just doing my part.
Never! Over here!
The goods have been delivered and the backup plan is underway.
Aino asked me to relay a message. She She said Ineffa will be on high alert and keep a close watch over all secondary districts where defense is required, providing support as necessary.
That's good.
Meanwhile, Ino herself will provide range support to us directly, using her latest invention.
Oh.
Excellent. My thanks to all involved.
The chess set's looking a little unstable.
Just a little.
It won't hold him much longer. We should be prepared to engage at a moment's notice.
Oh.
No sense
Oh,
sitting
no.
around waiting. Let's make the first move while we still have the option.
I'm not on my
I
usual
agree.
party.
Paimon, find a safe hiding place.
It'll be fine.
Got it! Be careful, Traveler! I will.
Hopefully they don't actually make me use the Traveler too much.
Everyone, take your positions as soon as the battle starts. Every ounce of strength we have in our bones, let us bring to this fight.
Ready?
Let's go.
I've seen all your futile ploys before. You have become the authors of your own demise.
I interact with family. Okay, Def. Have fun. Hope family is good. Love you too. Go do family things.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
You are merely a moment of sport before I tear down the moon.
Oh, they're not gonna let us pick a party. Okay. Wait.
Stay on your toes.
Oh, no.
Yep, you too.
They gave us a party of people we don't know how to use. Hold. We need to read real quick, get a quick summary. Normal charged attack. Okay. AoE electro damage, got it. What's Thunderous Symphony? Okay. If there's thunderclouds, it does more. Okay. How long? 10 seconds for our form. Okay. So for 10 seconds, we can use our burst for reduced damage. I still have such a hard time understanding your kit. Frostgrove Grove Sanctuary. Okay. And what does your burst do? Gives us Pale Him. Okay. Which is a buff. Okay. And you. So we've got 10-second form that we should use our burst during. Buffer. What do you do? AoE dendro damage. Okay. So when we have Verdant Dew from you, we should use your skill and then spam charged attacks. And your burst. Veils of Falsehood. How do we get Veils of Falsehood? How do we get that? After absorbing Seeds of Deceit. What? Which we get from what? from this. Dendrocores on the field are turned into the seeds when we use our burst. Okay. And we have to use our charged attack to absorb them. Okay. Use your form for 10 seconds. During that 10 seconds, use your burst. Use your burst to give buffs to you. Use your skill to enter form. Use charged attack to absorb seeds, but we only get the seeds if there is Dendro. So we should put your water stuff up first, then use... Wait. Oh my gosh, I'm so lost. Okay, so skill into burst, put hydro things down, use your stuff, and then use your burst, and then skill, and then charged attacks.
Moonlight betrays you.
And Aino does something.
Let me help you guys. Eat this!
Aino does that. So let's use this real quick. Just so we can
Observe.
do some things. Okay, now we do this. That reduces how much elemental energy our burst needs. Do thing. Just spray some water at you. You just the Aino thing. I don't know what that does.
Futile.
No more. I keep getting interrupted. There we go. Okay, so charged attack. Charged attack absorbs the things. Keep spamming charged attack.
You poor lost
I
lamb.
want to use your burst.
Moonlight.
Do it again. There we go. Okay. Do this thing. I don't know what this thing is even doing. Use your skill so that we can try to... There we go. Oh, do the thing. Okay, so we do that thing. We charged attack.
It all
We
adds
skill.
up.
We charged attack. And then those things...
No more lies.
They make our burst do more damage? I think it was? I don't remember.
And so shall it end.
What does this do?
The moon will protect
Probably
you.
nothing for me. Let's do this thing. I don't know, I'm just trying stuff at this point. What do we do?
Raise you.
You're this way. No?
Move.
There he is.
Observe.
Use this thing. There we go. Okay. We're figuring it out. I'm never going to have her burst, am I?
When will it be as you foretold?
That's a wall.
Steady now.
Where
Be
is
silent.
Lantern? Ow. Where'd he go? Come here.
You'll sorely regret that.
Oh my god.
Keep your distance.
How do I heal with this party?
Are you quite finished?
There we go. Okay.
By the frost, my
Do the
home.
things.
Can't hide the truth.
Do this. I need some dendrocores.
The deception
Moonlight.
ends here.
Raise
It all adds
Hunt
up.
them down.
Let's see what you're made of.
The moonlight betrays you.
What were we thinking when we set up this party as part of the plan? I feel like I have nothing I need here. Maybe that's just because I am not familiar with this team.
No more lies.
Absorb these with charged attack.
The
And I
mystery
can use
unravels.
this.
It all adds up.
Futile.
This.
With one heart,
Get this thing.
stay your hand.
Pathetic.
Can't hide the truth.
Futile.
Time to come clean. It all adds up. Let's see what they're made of.
I have no idea what any of these do. And I have no healer.
The moonlight betrays you.
Observe.
There we go. Okay, so this thing heals me, I think.
Your little game of heroics is over.
Stop wasting my burst.
Moonlight.
Come here.
Who wants to go first? No. Get out of my sight!
No! We've been separated.
Take.
Oh god.
You okay?
Never! Where are the others?
Stuck outside the barrier. I guess he really doesn't like us.
I told you before. Knowing too much is always a death sentence. Reborn.
Be careful what you wish for.
Seems like I'm not getting more than 5 of any of those anymore.
Silence.
Voices are gone. But at least I know they're still there. I need the voices. The plan. Remember my most important task. Solve him.
Ah!
I can solve him for long enough. The moment will come.
Just keep using my skill and then my charged attack. I'm slowly figuring it out.
The deception ends here. It all adds up. It all falls into place.
As long as
Can I
my
have the truth?
charged attack is not using stamina. Oh. Oh, jeez. You absorb Kubak. How? Okay, got it.
I've got this.
What does this shield do for me? Now what? Should I be looking for more?
The shield's broken. I can't keep this on.
Don't push your luck.
We'll be fine.
Within my grasp.
It all falls into
Keep fighting with the jank-ass party they gave us.
Go!
We'll figure it out. I have no idea what my abilities even do on Hydro Traveler.
Bombs away!
Can't hide the truth. No more lies. Let's see what you're made of. The mystery unravels.
Give me the burst. Give burst. There we go. I feel like they should let you do these fights with a party that you want to do them with. Because, you know,
Absurd.
I just feel like it makes sense that a fight would be a lot more fun and enjoyable if you were allowed to do it with people that you're familiar with using.
hide the... The mystery unravels. It all adds up. Let's see what you're made of. Can't hide the truth.
Water jet! Wipe out!
Time to come clean. Time to come clean.
Oh, is it time to absorb things again?
Curses. There's no other way.
Do I need more? Oh. We do the thing again?
The only way to defeat Rarer is to borrow his own power. That means Columbina will have to disappear while you two bear the brunt of his attacks. You have to hold on. Find a way to keep him focused on killing the two of you.
Oh, that's not hard.
Never! Your eyes are bleeding.
Oh no.
Soon you will be powerless to resist. And then, I will reduce you to dust.
But that dust will plague your memories. Come on. Keep holding on.
Any other tricks up your sleeve? Let's see them. As entertaining as they are, you've backed yourself into a corner.
You don't fool me. I see your fear clear as day. I have to stoke his rage. Make him unleash everything. You fear what you could never defeat. You fear the thought of never being able to save your beloved. You cannot win the fight against fate, Rarir.
Is that what you think? Well, now it's your turn to feel afraid!
You fear the sound of your own name?
Is it us you hate? Or is it what you've become?
Let's see what becomes of you!
Oh. Oh?
What's happening? That power. I've seen it before.
Hell yeah! Let's fucking go, Albedo! And Durin! That's my boy!
His power is on another level. We'll need to use an alchemical array to convert his power into a usable form. Then quickly channel it into Columbina, rendering her powerful enough to compete with him.
I'll join you. I can help. If I release enough abyssal energy into a confined space, it'll create a potential difference, allowing us to extract a huge amount of elemental energy. Next, I'll synchronize with everyone's minds using Pyro, then give you temporary access to their abilities and fields of view. But it won't last long. Can you see?
Well enough.
So, we have a student of Gold Rheindotter in our midst.
Yeah, you do.
How about that?
Look at them go.
You use my own power against me?
Just like how you stole Kuvaki. Look familiar?
Don't you realize you don't have the power to hold that gate open?
I don't, but someone else does.
Oh!
Goodbye, Rerir.
Yes!
We won.
Good job! Look at our boy being a little hero! I'm so proud of him! That's our boy!
Nefer, how are your eyes?
They're fine. Apart from the blindness, of course.
It's not too late.
Let me handle it. Miss Nefer, it's not like you to lose your composure. That was the most reckless thing I've ever seen you do.
Reckless how? The situation was critical. Our lives were at stake. We had to do something.
Even so. Okay. I guess you're right. Under the circumstances, it was a wise decision. You traded your eyes for an incredible victory. In business terms, I suppose that's a huge return on investment.
I'd be hard-pressed to argue otherwise.
Still, I don't like this outcome, and I don't want you to lose your sight for good. People suffer when they make sacrifices they shouldn't have to make, whether that means faith, strength, or in this case, your ability to even see. I had hoped you could win without sacrificing so much as a single hair on your head.
Thank you. Really.
All done. Don't try and open your eyes just yet. We'll see how you're doing in a couple of days. Until then, please follow your recovery plan to the letter.
What's the recovery
I'll send
plan?
full details through Yehoda. For now, just get yourself home, relax, and rest. My dear friends, we have fought bravely and achieved a spectacular victory. A dark cloud has been lifted from the skies of Nodcry. All in this land will be grateful for what you have done.
Good job,
The
us!
moon will remember this day. Thank you both.
Oh. Yehoda shows up and helps Nefer get home, and you, of course, have Paimon to escort you back. The sight of Nefer navigating the road with her eyes closed is a new one for you. She proceeds cautiously, but as her silhouette disappears into the distance, you notice she seems almost smug.
There's something I want to let you know.
What is it?
When Durin connected everyone's minds so I could access their powers, I also felt everything they felt. And since Nefer's eyes were injured, my eyes are hurting now too.
Oh no. Chat. Hold. We pause for a second. It's ad break time. Go do ad break things. Get drinks and snacks and stuff. We'll be back here in a few minutes. Be right back. And we're back. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you had good little breaks. Let's keep the story going.
Hold on. Let me try.
I only feel the pain. There's no actual damage. I just thought I should tell you.
You're right. There's no damage. That's a relief.
Good.
But I must say, I'm surprised to hear the Kutar share something like this with me. In the past, you never used to open up about yourself.
Things are a little different now from how they were. I'm learning to share how I truly feel with my friends.
Good girl.
Friends. You have no idea how glad I am to hear that.
Warm and fuzzy feelings. One by one, your fellow teammates report in to inform you that everything is under control. At Lauma's insistence, you lie down. You fought on the front line against Rerir, and now you need rest. ...
Yay! You're awake!
Hi. Hello.
How are you feeling? Any aches and pains? Did you sleep well?
I'm doing all right, Paimon. No need to worry about me.
Phew! Well, that's good. Paimon's been sitting on the edge of the bed worrying about you for ages. You slept a whole day and night. Poor Paimon had to eat all by her lonesome.
Oh,
Glad to
no.
hear you didn't starve. How was the food?
Well, it wasn't the same without you there to share it. Honestly, Paimon just can't relax when you're not your usual self. She couldn't enjoy the food and settle down to sleep.
Well, I'm back to normal now.
Oh yeah, and Albedo swung by earlier. He said to tell you to head to the tavern when you woke up. Varker and the others are organizing a victory feast and they want to celebrate with you. He also dropped off some medical supplies, but you seem fit as a fiddle, so guess you won't be needing those. If you're feeling up to it, let's head over now. Wouldn't want to keep them waiting.
Oh boy. More victory feasting. Oh. Thought I saw something. Never mind. To the bar! / tavern. Food!
We're here!
I demand cheesecake.
Traveler and Paimon! Perfect
Oh,
timing.
and bread.
We were literally just saying how there's no way we're holding this victory feast without you any longer, and we would have postponed it till tomorrow.
How are you feeling today?
Much better, thanks. Don't worry about me.
Relieved to hear it. If that changes, just let me know. Happy to check you over at any time.
Yep,
Flirt.
we're here for you. Anything you need, just let us know.
Oh wait, where's Nefer?
How are her eyes doing?
Nefer's right over there. I'm sure she'd love to catch up with you.
I can't take it when Albedo flirts. It's too much. He's so casual about it. I know he's flirting. Can we sit? Heck yeah.
I recommend you drink this.
Traveler, Paimon, are you recovering well?
Much better. How's you? You looking good?
Turns out that moon chanter has some real talent after all.
Good.
My eyes were mostly recovered after just a couple days rest. I can actually open them again now.
Good.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful. Lauma says not to strain your eyes while they're still healing.
Yes, thank you. I'm well aware.
Yawning.
Yehoda, could I borrow you for a moment? I could do with an extra pair of hands.
Oh, sure. Coming. Did you hear that? I gotta go help Lauma for a second. You guys chat among yourselves. I'll grab us some drinks on the way back. Paimon, you still like 'em sweet?
Of course she does.
You bet. Make it extra sweet, because Paimon's earned it.
Cheesecake. I
Sure
demand
thing.
it. And bread. cheesecake and bread. What's on your mind?
The Raker of Solnari. Kind of a snake, don't you think?
More of a monster.
No, definitely a snake. A poisonous one who spewed his venomous hatred everywhere. Anyone who seeks revenge out of hatred for other people has become a snake. That's something my dad used to say.
I don't think that's how people usually use snake, but sure. Guess he didn't like seeing people go down the path of vengeance.
Perhaps. I'm sure it sounds like a very wise and open-hearted perspective to your ears. But me? I think hatred is a perfectly justifiable emotion. What else is left when everything you depended on in life gets stripped away? Something's gotta fuel that drive to keep on living.
I look at your life, I see a lot of things that you can depend on.
If you're worried about me, you can nip that in the bud. I'm not someone who gets stuck in the past. It's just... I suddenly feel like I was wrong to call my father a liar. He was just a fool.
There you go.
That's why the academia turned their back on him, and why the other tribes ganged up on him. Oh, Father. How much better things could have been if you were a skilled liar. Look at the Ibis King. Thoth is a fiendishly cunning liar. And yet, strangely, he feels more like a father to me than my real dad ever was. He's never brought it up, but I'd bet he feels the same way. Why else would he give me the power to perceive the truth, while at the same time training me in the art of deception?
Sadly, I've never heard the Ibis King's voice. What's he actually like?
Well, King Deshret banished him to Aru, which is essentially a prison, and posed 3 questions to him. He promised that he'd have his freedom if he could find the answers.
Also, we definitely have heard his voice. We did the event that was related to this story that she's telling us right now. So, it's a little silly going through this story as if we haven't done all of the things that we have done.
His response was to take on a physical form and approach me, hoping that I could become his envoy and search for one of the answers on his behalf. Did he really think I'd fall for that? He's stuck there. He can't make me return what he gave to me.
Sounds like he was nice enough to you. Definitely sound like father and daughter.
So that's enough for you to decide he's nice, is it?
He's all right.
He's a prisoner, and he was scared. So he decided to perform some good deeds to win people's approval.
No. No, I think you got the wrong impression of him.
He lives in fear because he's a deceiver. How is Rerir any different? You can't work as a spy your whole life and expect a happy ending. It's preposterous. Yet I can't say I don't understand it. Liars live in the darkness of their own making, but it's still human nature to want to go on living. They say that a liar's soul is the most worthless thing in the world. What do you think?
I'd agree with that.
Good. If you understand that, it means you're smart, and you see things objectively. If you ask me, the soul of a liar really is worth nothing, because all they care about is themselves. For example, when something good falls into my lap, I don't go sharing the news around. Stops other people trying to steal it from me.
That's not better. I have a feeling some people over there may have overheard that.
So be it. They have sharp ears. I can't keep anything from them.
Is that your way of saying you're warmed up to them now?
Oh, is that what it looks like?
What it looks like is you're starting to see us as your friends.
Well, you all know my past now, and I can't simply eliminate everyone who knows too much. So I guess I just have to put up with you. For the foreseeable future, at least.
Friends.
When you find yourself in a situation you can't control, the safest play is to keep calm and start monitoring everyone involved like a hawk. In the intelligence world, you need to have a sense of perspective and play your hand accordingly. If you understand what's at stake, please ensure my secret is safe with you. I trust you'll respect my wishes as a friend. But don't forget, I will also be watching you like a hawk.
Sure, sure.
Very good.
Oh wait! Now that the panic's over and we've all calmed down, Paimon suddenly remembered something.
Oh?
After all that build-up, our mystery ally never showed up even once!
I forgot there was a mystery ally. A noise is coming from indoors.
Huh? Am I imagining things?
So, that close colleague who stayed behind with you? What's he been up to recently?
Don't know, don't care. I get more normal human interaction from hanging out with Bosco 2 than him.
Who's Bosco 2?
Now you mention it, he hasn't bothered me in a while. I wonder if...
If he's disappeared without a trace, it's the biggest gift he ever gave to the world. But I somehow doubt that's what's going on. He won't lie low forever. So we'd better stay on guard.
We did it. But we're still not done. Sit.
Ah, Lord Sangama Bay. How lovely to see you. I must thank you for the device you provided. It was an enormous help. Would I be right in thinking that it was developed by the Academia?
Yes.
Why come and ask me when you clearly know already?
I mostly came to thank you.
That's more like it. A little gratitude goes a long way with Lord Sangama Bay. Play your cards right, and you might even stand a chance of becoming my long-term supplier.
The chance to work with such a kind and charitable investor as yourself would be a great honor for the Curatorium.
Huh? Charitable? Who said anything about charity? First time hearing about it.
Let's see. The first plot of land you purchased in Nodcry, your desert interests, and...
Stop! What do you think you're doing? Exposing my investment history!
It's nothing to hide from. They're all perfectly legitimate investments. And some of the land you purchased was with the intent of building a sanctuary? Yes, I heard about that too.
How did you...
You're a curious case, Lord Sangama Bay. You don't like people finding out about your good deeds, do you? But I'm afraid no matter how hard you try to keep things under wraps, where there's a will, there's a way. You did it for Sumeru, didn't you?
It was empty land that was gonna go to waste otherwise. I figured if I built something there, it might at least get some use in an emergency. Disasters are capricious things. They strike without any warning. I've lost family to a disaster before, and I don't want to lose any friends or business partners if I can help it. My elder sister used to dream of finding a sanctuary. Somewhere with plenty of food, water, and medicine. Where everyone could live happy lives. It was something I looked into, but after discussing things with the Dendro Archon, I decided on a more effective strategy. The tech people handled the tech, and Moneybags provided the Mora. It just made the most sense.
It's a pity that so few people know the truth about you. Everyone says that you view everything in terms of Mora, and all you care about is growing your own wealth.
So, what's the problem with that? Everyone wants to be rich. It's human nature. So yes, I love Mora, and it's nothing to be ashamed of.
But surely you have dreams of your own beyond just making Mora.
You don't get it, do you? my dream is to invest in other people's dreams. And, you know, make a nice little slice for myself along the way. Just thinking about it makes me happy. That sweet, sweet sound of Mora.
Thank you.
For the device?
And the pendant.
Oh, that. I was just returning a favor. Don't worry about it.
Seems like we've both been away from home for a very long time.
Yeah. So long that I barely remember what my family even looked like.
That would be your mother, father, and sister?
Yeah, though it's been years since my sister passed away. It's not like I want to forget them, obviously, but memory can be even more ruthless than the most calculating business person. Beyond a certain point, if something isn't helping you, it just gets rid of it. My sister can't help me now. Slowly but surely, her face is fading from my mind's eye. It's become a vague impression.
Not everything will fade. When loved ones pass away, the beautiful memories are the ones that last the longest.
Yeah, that's true. If you ask me, that's the one silver lining in all of it.
Well, that, plus, I'm sure that life is much better now than it was back then.
Oh, absolutely. I have tons of Mora, a big beautiful house, business is booming, and I'm as happy as can be. You've got a lot going for you too. Boss of the Curatorium of Secrets? I'm sure there's plenty of Mora to be made in that line of work.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Next. Who is next? Oh, it's the boys. It's my boys. It's my boys. Oh, I can't sit with my boys. I want to sit with my boys. Let me sit with my boys.
How have you been holding up? Any adverse reactions? If you start to take a turn for the worse, make sure you tell me right away.
No, tell me.
You don't need to worry about me, Grandmaster. I'm fine. I mean, I barely did anything, so...
You did a lot, Pat.
What?
Pat.
You're too humble, young man.
That's
you
my
played
fault.
an indispensable role in the battle for Nodcry. We can't thank you enough for your support. Sometimes, when people praise you, it's because you deserve it. The best thing is to accept it calmly and with grace. It's important to learn how to respond to words of admiration.
It's okay, Dad Beto's got it covered. He's fixing our oops. We made him too humble.
Let's do a quick demonstration. Albedo, that was an incredible feat of alchemy. The pressure was on, but you worked flawlessly at lightning speed to get the job done.
Thank you. I can't take all the credit, though. Durin played a big part in forming the alchemical array.
The expert deflection.
See? Did you catch that? A masterclass in how to take a compliment.
Okay, yeah. I did work pretty hard to help prepare for the battle. No point denying that.
Hey, you guys!
Great work, everyone. You all outdid yourselves. I'm proud of you, boy. That's my boy.
Hey, look who's bounced back. Looking good, traveler.
Seems like you've recovered. You won't need to take any more medication.
Can I get you a drink?
Huh? You know how to order at a bar now? You've sure learned a lot recently.
No.
Handling a drinks order is ridiculously simple compared to alchemy. Don't worry, I'll blend into society yet.
Paimon believes it. You're clearly a fast learner, just like your brother. To be totally honest, though, Paimon didn't quite follow all the details when you first explained the plan to us.
We got
Don't
none
worry,
of them.
That's completely understandable. Unless you're a student of alchemy, it's hard to grasp the principle and how the process works.
To put it in the simplest terms, we saw how our enemy stole the power of Kuvaki. And that gave us the idea of stealing his power to turn it against him. When facing an enemy you have no hope of defeating, it's best not to engage them in battle. So, instead of looking for a way to overpower him, we decided to help Columbina get strong enough to at least stand up to him in a fight.
Good job.
For this to work, we had to analyze his modes of attack, confirm who his main target was, and make sure that he wouldn't go beyond the range of the alchemical array. For added security, we prepared a total of 4 arrays. But to mitigate the impact of the battle, we identified one location in particular as the ideal spot, which is where the confrontation took place. The alchemical array absorbed his abyssal power. Then Durin processed it to render it usable by Columbina. That power enabled her to do what would otherwise have been nigh on impossible.
What surprised me was that Dainsleif actually agreed to join us. Given his history with Rerir, he had every right to sit this one out. But we're extremely grateful for the decision he made.
Yeah. I'm sure, yeah, like these options. Confronting a former friend in battle can't have been easy. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It must have been a painful choice to make. But I'm sure that making a decision was far better for him than staying in limbo.
Absolutely. He was torn between 2 paths, but in the end, he made his choice and stuck to it resolutely. He doesn't strike me as the sort of person who'd stay trapped in limbo for long. Anyway, however you cut it, everyone gave a stellar performance. And now, it's time to kick back and celebrate.
These people being a bad influence on our boy. Teaching him how to do bar things. No!
That's the only reason you're here.
Yes. I've thought a lot about it. And I've realized that you, me, and Arlecchino should be friends.
Aw.
I think this is very important. So I felt I had to come and tell you.
Well, this is a new one. I'm so moved. I can't even hold my teacup. If that's all, you can leave now.
Do you not want to be friends with me?
Oh.
Or is it that you prefer being co-workers?
No, she's just very tsundere.
Columbina? Are you deliberately testing my patience threshold? Right now, my politeness module is active. But if you say another word, I swear I'll shut it down.
If your politeness module was active, wouldn't you say the word please at some point?
Polonia, please see Lady Columbina to the door.
I love
Will
Polonia.
you still invite me to your next tea party?
What?
Yes, I think you will. Bye-bye, dear Sandrone.
They're taunting us. Taunting us with the Oculus at the top there. Catching up with a friend.
Last time, the Wild Hunt escorted you out. Would you rather I handled it myself this time?
Sure.
We just wanted to, see how you were doing now that it's all over. Why? Out of concern for my safety? I hope you didn't seriously think that the Rayhir of Solnari would be able to lay so much as a finger upon me, given how prepared I was.
Uh-huh.
Mostly because you kind of helped us out, so we just wanted to check you were okay. Looks like all your robots are fixed, huh?
I spy books and teacups on the table.
Oh, don't you worry about that. Tea time is already a write-off. The visitor before you managed to kill my appetite. If you're in the mood for tea, go ahead and help yourself. Otherwise, it's going to waste.
What kind of
My
tea?
coasters are still missing in action, though. Use this notebook instead. Whoa! Pretty hefty notebook. Look at all those calculations. You can ignore those. They're just dumb scribblings.
Are they?
I doodle and write in my free time. Sometimes I remember the distant, dreamlike past. Sometimes I imagine the far-flung future. And other times, I grit my teeth and note down all the crazy nonsense going on in the present. Some people do the crosswords in the newspaper. This is my equivalent of that. Trying to predict the future is like daydreaming. And writing about the present just makes me furious.
Yeah.
The past is my favorite.
If nothing else, it's already set in stone, so I don't have to rack my brains trying to figure it all out. Huh. Although, having said that, the only vaguely interesting memory in my past is probably that guy they call Lord Artificer.
Elaine Guillotine? Who? I feel like I should know this. Hold on. Hold. Lord Artificer. I feel like I should know this. Your name sounds familiar. What are you from? New Valette? Oh, okay. So we probably don't know this, even though it probably expects that we should, because New Valette's story has been around forever at this point. But, nope. We might know the name, I'm sure we've heard it before, but we definitely do not know the kid.
Who else? Pretty much all the mecha in Fontaine are his personal handiwork.
Wait, are you saying you know him? Like, personally? As a friend?
I mean, I guess we were friendly enough.
But he lived hundreds of years ago.
Yep. In fact, I'm probably the only normal person left who knew him at all.
Define normal.
We used to chat occasionally back when he was still around. Before he passed away, he asked me to destroy all his manuscripts.
Why?
I honored his request, but I did read through everything first before destroying them. I mean, I couldn't let the genius of Lord Artificer Alain Guillotin disappear like that. Would have been such a waste.
So, that's where the formulas in your notebook are from?
I just told you. Those are my equivalent of crossword puzzles. They're just dumb formulas that I solve for fun when I'm bored. Alain's work was like epic poetry. The formulas in my notebook are just silly little riddles in comparison. Not that there's anything bad about them. I mean, at least, solving those riddles isn't going to hurt anyone. Except me, because I lose a few brain cells in the process. Anyway, while we're on the topic, I might as well tell you about what happened to him and his friends. Alain Guillotin had two close buddies, Renee and Jacob. They spent their childhood years together in the Narzissenkreuz Institute. They were all quite competitive, so there was some rivalry between them, but it was a friendly rivalry. But beneath the friendship and the rivalry ran something deeper, a sense of nostalgia for the past. Unfortunately, childhood would end. The prophecy would come true. The apocalypse would arrive, and the future would never be. A mad dream that would normally only capture the minds of lunatics begin to take root in their hearts. A dream of saving the world. And if Renee and Alain had been people of lesser wits, that dream would probably have ended up as something for them to joke about in their older years. But alas, they were some of the sharpest minds around. They nurtured that dream with the full power of their intellect, and it grew into something that ate away at their souls. The first of them to fall under its spell was Renee. Against Alain's wishes, he persisted in experimenting on a mutual friend of theirs to try and save their life. Alain did not approve and parted ways with Renee. It's complicated. Alain wanted to believe that Renee only did what he did for the sake of their friendship. But when he told me about what happened, I could tell he still had some suspicions about Renee's motives. Perhaps the seed that would grow into a nightmare had already sprouted in Renee's mind. Even then. The next time they met, Renee's soul had been completely engulfed by the dream of salvation. His futile attempt to change the tide of fate only resulted in a wave that swallowed up the world, even before the apocalypse came. And although that wave died down eventually, I hear that it just recently came back with a vengeance. As I understand, Renee wanted to live out his dream of salvation once more. But I'm told that the attempted resurgence finally died out for good. At long last, Renee awoke from his deluded dream. Though of course by then it was far too late. What do you think of Renee? Do you admire his transcendent genius? His view that any price was worth paying to achieve the lofty goal of saving the world? Or do you despise him? Dismiss him as an evil madman who wrought havoc on the lives of everyone around him as he pursued his delusional dream?
No idea. Haven't done that quest.
Same difference, really. Just a matter of perspective.
I don't know.
What a cop-out. But I suspect you'd have a more incisive and insightful answer if we dug into it further.
Maybe. What about you? What's your take on Renee?
I don't like fanatics who give up their whole lives for their ideology. Nor do I like fools who let their delusions take control. Maybe I could understand if Renee had just been an ordinary person. But he had a sage-like intellect. And still managed to get himself lost in a labyrinth of his own desires. Anyway, that's enough about Renee. Now, moving on to Alain Guillotin, the Lord Artificer. He managed to put a stop to the first storm whipped up by Renee. But after that, Alain lost his friends and family. To his credit, I suppose, the loss of his family and friends was purely a tragic accident. It's not like Alain sacrificed them for his cause or anything. After that, the only thing supporting his work was the same dream that had dragged his closest friend down to the abyss. But although the desire to save Fontaine drove him to found the Fontaine Research Institute, Alain continued to reject any form of transcendental knowledge or power. He was suspicious and fearful of it, having seen the way it had affected his closest friend. I think that formulas and machines derived solely from human intellect were the only thing that gave him a sense of spiritual comfort. Yet Alain's intellect was simply too great. It barely left him space to breathe in his lifetime. Once he realized that the end of his life was approaching, he finally accepted the truth. The Nazissenkreuz Institute needed someone, and a human being, to see its story through to the end. He quit working on his formulas, trading them in for the fairy tales that had played such a formative role in his childhood, but which he'd barely touched in his adult life. He told me that the director of the Nazissenkreuz Institute used to read those fairy tales to the children as bedtime stories. Apparently, they worked wonders at sending kids off to sleep. I think that all he wanted at that time in his life was to be able to sleep deeply without being plagued by depression. By that point, nothing else really mattered.
We
At the
haven't
very
been down
end,
there yet.
he laid down to rest in the ruins of the former Nazissenkreuz Institute orphanage, while the Fontaine Research Institute he had founded continued tirelessly with its work. Many years after that, tensions over competing dreams would once again cause a rift, this time between members of the Fontaine Research Institute. But the actions of those fools had nothing at all to do with Alain. And that is the story of two people from the Nazissenkreuz Institute who both wanted to save the world. One went all in on his fantasy of salvation without ever looking back, and ended up calmly sinking to the bottom of the deepest sea. The other sought desperately to burn bright in his life, even though he wasn't sure where he was going. I do sometimes wonder, why is it that people like them have such grand hopes of saving the world? Even the grandest tree starts as a tiny seed. So perhaps, for each of them, their mission to save the world began with a very simple desire: to save themselves. They were young children with friends and family who mattered to them, desires to explore the meaning of life, ambitions to have a successful career. They didn't want to see all of that taken away in one fell swoop. Or maybe they just wanted to find something to anchor themselves within the chaos, to stop them getting quietly swept away by the storms of life. But instead, the search for their own salvation took them down the rocky road laid out by fate. Do you think the desire to save oneself is enough of a justification to try and save the world.
Sure. Why not?
The way you said that sounded just like Alain. I asked him the same question back when he was in his prime, putting all of his energy into his work. He gave the exact same answer as you did. No elaboration, just a quick short answer before getting right back to his work. He was always that way. All right, tea time's over. I owe Arlecchino a favor for telling me these stories. I'll have to bring a whole sack of gifts the next time I visit the House of the Hearth. I'm gonna go tinker with Polonia now. You guys can do whatever you want, as long as it doesn't involve interrupting me.
Okay. Have fun with Polonia.
Polonia, exit hibernation mode. Begin diagnostics.
Good Polonia. So, did we actually complete the quest? Yeah, I think we finished Act 4. Good job, us. So, next is Act 5, but there is no way that we are going to finish that. There is not that much time left. I'm ready to take a break. It has been a day. Oof. The start of stream after the day I already had was rough today. So I think we're good. We're not going to finish Act 5 anyway, and that's kind of what I was hoping to do if we had had enough time. But I think I don't think it's going to happen. Unfortunately, we're going to miss out on that 500 Primo Gems, but that's alright. Completed an elegy for Faded Moonlight. Defeated the Richer of Solnari, one of the 5 sinners. Not but a handful of dust and sand, Game of Blood and Sand. And Moonless Night. It was an age when sinners had yet to commit grave sins. We did the things. Let's make sure we did in fact do. Yes, we are 3 out of 5. Good to go. All done. Let's get back on our normal party. Do a break thing. Log out. Be done. All finished. That is it. That is it. That is it. Let me see. There might be somebody live that we can raid. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. There's not too many people up right now. And honestly, I'm a little tired. It's been a heck of a day. But I'm glad we got to do some story. That was nice. It was nice to chill and do some story with you all. Thanks all for coming. It was good to see you. I have no idea how many, if, when streams we will have next week, because we have a busy next week. The in-laws are coming to visit. So, we're still figuring that out, exactly which days they're going to be here. But that is the plan for next week, so I don't know when streams will be. But I will see you then. You all have a fantastic weekend. Thanks for coming. I will see you next time. Bye-bye, everyone. Too true.